take those lower ribs around in a circle. So they go forward and right and back and left. And circle the other way. And maybe you make that circle bigger, so like your sits bones lift. Yes, the puppy's doing some interesting moves over there. All right, sitting tall, take your ear over to your shoulder. And up, other ear to other shoulder. And up, and chin to chest. And sit up tall. Take your left hand behind your back and grab it with your right hand. So you've got a right chicken wing out to the side. Ear away from the chicken wing. And ear down. Chin down, excuse me. And then ear to the chicken wing. Keeping your head tilted like that, look into that armpit. And release the grip and switch it over to the other side. Take the head away from that left chicken wing now. And to the center. And over to the side with the broken little wing. Keeping the head tilted, take that chin into that armpit. And release the grip. Sitting nice and tall, put your left arm under your right. Eagle arms.
I taught my mom this. She loves it.
Oh yeah? Feels so good between your shoulder blades.
Yeah, that's where she has her problems.
So we want to pull those elbows up, straight up from your shoulders, and pull the hands away from your face. And go ahead and lift that whole picture up, lifting your chin, lifting those arms even higher. Coming back to center, release your grip. Put your palms up behind you and tip your forehead down to the ground. Like touch the ground. Sitting on up. Other arm under. So right arm under. And setting yourself up for this eagle. All the while sitting nice and tall. You can sit another way if this isn't comfortable for your knees. But pull those elbows up, pull the hands away from your face. You should feel the spread in your upper back. Lift the whole picture up. Lift that chin. Really lifting those elbows, keeping your hands away from your face. Hi, George Jones. And go right on over. Palms up behind you, head down.
Hi, George. Good dog kisses.
And sit on up. Plant those feet, grab behind your knees. Oh, Duda, you love that one. And rock back into your boat.
Just cracked a toe.
So pull those knees in just a bit closer to your chest, but the important thing is that your back is tall. And if you roll backwards, you sit right back up. And hold your arms in front of you, like you're holding a bubble. And you're gonna take, whoa, watch out, Bobbies, that's too fast. Take one arm behind you and look at it. And come back. And the other arm behind you. Or maybe it just goes out to the side, but turn your head. And come in. And side. Another set. Just sitting tall. Out. And in. Out. And in. Grab those knees again. Pull them tight to your chest. Extend those legs in front of you on the ground. Arms up. And reach past your toes.
Ooh, ow, ooh, ow. super tight today.
Sweep those hands up again. And fold past those toes. Maybe your knees bent. Take your left hand to your right foot and reach the other hand behind you. Coming back to the center, switch those hands out. Back to the center, forehead down to those shins. Sit up nice and tall. Plant those hands behind you, bend your knees, plant your feet, and lift your seat. I like to have my fingertips pointing out. Some people have them facing their heels, but your seat is really, really lifted. Now you're going to do that same motion with your hips to the side and down, and side and up, and side and down, and side and up. Not skipping the top bit. Go the other way. That was 4 times around. 2 and 3 and 4. Drop your seat down gently. Open those knees out to the side. Hold on to your ankles. Walk your hands, keeping your chest forward. Walk your hands forward as far as you can with a nice long back, then fold right on over. Sitting on up, extend your left leg forward, reach those hands up, go past that foot. On up. Move that straight leg to the outside edge of your mat. Plant the foot. The leg that's extended, that hand's behind you. Hand on your knee. We're going to sweep it past our long leg, lift our seat, and come back to where we were. Sweep it past, lift your seat. You can go on that outside edge of your straight leg. Back down. Circular motion. Up. And down. Switching sides. So bent arm side is behind you. Keep the same leg. Straight leg. Arm. So now we're sweeping over the bent leg. Up. Come back down. Pushing up. Come back down. 3rd time's the charm. Way up. And come back down. Switching legs. First, fold the leg out to the side, reaching up, going over. Let your head hang. Sitting up. The bent leg side is supporting you. Lies. The straight leg side is supporting. Yes. Sorry. So, knee up. Hand on your knee. Sweeping over the straight leg. Here we go. Over and up. And back down. 3 times. Around and up. And back down. 3rd time's up. And down. Switching sides. So now we're sweeping over the bent leg. We're up. And come back down. There you go. You got it. 2nd time. Up. 3rd time, you're up. Back down. 2 straight legs, arms up. Fold over again. Forward fold. Hands up. Hands behind you. Open out those toes. Lift up. Hips are high, stomach is flat. Squeeze the shoulders together behind you. Gently bring those feet down. Cross those ankles. Plant your hands in front of you. Plank position. Gently drop those knees. back to your child's pose. Hips are down, forehead to the mat. Take that left arm and thread it underneath your armpit. Place it on the mat, palm up, turn your head and look at it. Switching sides. Other arm threads. Up to your tabletop, you're on your hands and knees. Taking that rib cage in that same circle. To the right and down, to the left and arch. All right. And up, you're doing it right. Stop that circle, let's go the other way. Really arching up, pulling the stomach in, releasing the belly, lifting the seat. 2, 3. And 4. Step your hands a little bit forward on the mat and push your pelvis forward, chest comes between the arms. Maybe activate your legs so you're only on the tops of your feet, or maybe your knees stay on the ground. Doesn't matter. Push back into that child's pose again.
Could use a breeze.
Onto those hands and knees. Dig those toes under in the back, down to up.
Where's that thunderstorm, huh?
Pedal out those legs. So push one heel down and another.
Oof.
Switching sides. Heels down. Heels down. Coming into a plank position. Pressing the floor away. Bend your knees so they almost touch the floor. And push back out to the plank. Hips down. Drop the knees again, almost to a hover. And now press through the heels so you're in a plank still. Straighten the legs. There you go. Good. Third time. Hover. Plank. Down dog. Walk those feet into your hands. Straight legs if you can. Bend your knees a lot so you feel your belly on your thighs. Let the top of your head hang. Slowly roll up. Yeah, that breeze that was here right before y'all came. Woo!
I don't feel the breeze, I'm sorry.
There's no breeze right now. Oh well. Okay. Sweep those hands up. Bring them to your heart center. Lift up your left knee in front of you. Extend that leg behind you, tipping your chest down to the ground. Keep your hands in prayer. So you're like a capital T. With all the grace and dignity that you can muster, you're going to bend your standing leg and get to the ball of your back foot. There you go. Hands to the thigh. There you go. Good. Nice deep crescent. Back leg is straight if you can on the ball of that foot. You're going to straighten your front foot and step your back foot in a little bit. Put your hands on your hips. Lift your chest on an inhale. Exhale, flat back over to a tabletop. So you could serve coffee off this lower back. So bring the standing or the back legs hip down to the ground. It wants to roll open. Nice. So you have your right foot forward. Put your left hand down by that foot. Lift the same arm as leg. Up. Rotate. Beautiful. Trying for 2 straight legs. Bring that hand down, forehead to shin. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Fold. Step that back foot into the front foot. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Sweep those hands up. Hands stand up. Hands to heart center. Lifting the other leg in front of you. Yeah.
What?
We're sweating. Probably some stuff that needs to be sweated out. It's all right.
Yeah, I set back the cranberry from last night.
All right. Keeping those hands there. Sweep that leg behind you, taking your chest parallel to the floor. All right, try and keep your hands there at your heart. Bend your standing leg. Bring the back toe down. Press it. Ooh, nicely done, everybody. Nice. Now fix it. Maybe a foot needs to be further out so you can drive those hips forward. There you go. And breathe. Straighten out that front leg, step the back leg in. Hands to hips, lift the chin, lift the chest. Exhale, flat back over. So you probably feel this behind your right front legs. Your front leg's knee. So the top of your head is reaching across the room. You're pulling that back hip down as much as you can. Two straight legs. So you've got your left leg forward. Put your right hand down. Other hand up to the sky. Twisting. Revolving. Breathing. Bring that hand down, fold in. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold, forehead to shin. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Step the back foot in. Step those feet out, hip distance apart. Let your head hang. Put a bend in your knees. Grab opposite elbows. And sway back and forth if that feels good. Release the grip. Gorilla. Step on your own hands, right up to the shins. So your palm up. Your toes are touching the bend in that wrist. The head hangs. The tail is high. And if you want more, you pull those elbows out to the side, pulling your head down. And you breathe deeply. Step off those hands. Point your toes out to the side and drop down into your squat, your yogi squat. Ooh, and there's sweat in your eyes.
Yeah, there is.
And you think about the people who pay to go in a hot room to do yoga. So see if you can maybe step your feet out further and get your heels down. And you're going to plant your hands and jump your feet back into a plank. Jump! And you're a straight line from your shoulders to your hips to your heels. And your stomach is pulled in to support the spine. The top of the head is reaching across the room and your heels are reaching behind you. And you breathe. Drop your left knee to the ground, left hand under your face, and turn to that side angle on your knee. Now you're lifting up a lot, and you're pressing the floor away with that bottom arm. And your stomach is pulled in, and you're going to take that that bottom foot to meet the other for just a moment. Beautiful. Beautiful. And you inhale high, and you exhale and thread the needle. And you inhale high, bring the knee down, bring the hand down. Switch sides. Setting yourself up, strong bottom arm. Pressing the floor away. You're right. Lifting a lot. Thinking light thoughts. And when you're ready, you take that bottom foot out to meet it. Side angle. Inhale high. Exhale thread. Inhale high. Knee down, hand down. Child's pose. This time your knees are apart, toes are touching.